Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Johnny Small Pepper channel. I hope you're all having a fabulous day. Fall is here, guys. Last night, it got cold. The night before, it rained. We only get 14 days of rain here in Southern California, guys. So when I say that, fall is here, I hope it is where you are. My favorite time of year. How about you?
Oh
How
yeah,
about
it's
you?
definitely fall here.
Yep.
Leaves
Is
are
this your favorite time
changing.
of year as well?
I like spring the best.
Okay.
I like fall, but I hate what comes after here. We got some pretty tough winters.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. You do. We don't have any winter. We barely even notice it here. But
Yeah,
that's what it is, right? We'll fall in the ocean long before you get overly cold.
there you go.
Well, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for considering us today. There's 100 million content producers on the YouTube, and you ended up here for some reason. This is a Johnny Small Pepper channel. This is Pepper Mayhem show, and we got a special guest today. Our regular special guest that we know and love here, Pappy the Pod Destroyer. Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Now, you just got a box of peppers. Am I correct?
Uh-huh.
Where did you get these box of peppers? Because I don't really promote pepper growers too much.
I got them from a guy named Brian Reynolds.
Right. And thank you, Brian. I've got a surprise coming up this weekend, guys. That is really pretty cool. So, and I have the same thing. What are you going to be eating for us today?
This dragon's breath.
Great. These are 2.45 million Scoville heat units. Dragon's breath, guys. Are these good peppers? Well, we'll find out today, guys. We'll find out today. Now, what do you know about this pepper? Do you know anything about
I
it?
don't know anything about it.
I like to just do them, and if I
Mm-hmm.
really like it, I can look up into it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
They're not terribly big peppers, are they? They're they're not terribly big peppers. I might. Oops, there we go. Sorry, the screen went black, guys. Okay, but they are beautiful red. They're not as vibrant, I don't think, as a Carolina Reaper. I think the Carolina Reaper is it's like a more not a bloody red, but a bright red. To me, but I have sunglasses on. What do I know? But they're not that big. But I want to tell you, I had one yesterday. I'm very curious to see what you think.
Okay.
So, guys, we've got the shut up-o-meter. This is for me, not Pappy. Pappy doesn't talk a lot. It's just me. And we've got the program show-o-meter here. We usually try to stop at about the 35-minute mark out of respect for your time. So today, guys, what this Pepper Mayhem program is about for everyone, Pappy, the Pod Destroyer, and myself, Johnny Small Pepper, we are going to eat these pods. We're going to give you a rating. We're going to tell you where it hurts. We're going to tell you how it's hurting. We're going to tell you the pain scale, how long it's staying by. Our scale is off a 1 out of 10 scale, guys. You cannot base your scale pain on anyone else's, guys. You'd have to be an idiot to believe that you should, guys. That's not what you should be doing. You shouldn't be comparing yourself to anyone else on this unless you are an insecure fool, guys. Don't do that stuff. What you should be doing, guys, is going to people's channels if you like this stuff for fun and evaluating it and saying, how does this pain fit? Am I burning in the same area? Is my tongue burning? Is it the back of my throat? Now, Pappy, we just talked a little bit about this, but when we eat peppers, my tongue burns, but you burn in a totally different area of your mouth.
Yeah.
Where do you burn?
My throat seems to hit me first.
Guys, I want everyone to hear that. It burns my mouth, my tongue, very little else, but it burns the back of his throat. Now, how are you going to ever be able to measure his pain score, my pain score, and your pain score, and even be remotely similar, guys? You might be on a 1 to 10 scale, be able to understand 1 through 10, but they're different areas in the mouth. I don't even know if those relate to the same. This for fun. Do your own peppers for your own fun. Come up with your own scores for your own reason. For instance, me, Pappy, I have a physical pain. I also have a mental pain score. Some days I can't feel physical pain, guys. So my mind tells me where my pain score is. How? Why? I don't know. The other day I was burning at a 5. I think I was burning at a 6. I'm sorry. And my mental burn told me I was at a 7. So I gave it a 7. How do I know this, guys? Because I know how my body works for me. This is no one else. Guys, come here to have fun. Think about what you're seeing with Pappy and me and Bruce and Dan. We're trying to have fun here. We're trying to not compare ourselves to anyone. We're not experts. We don't pretend to be. And all guys, I'm going to tell you this. I absolutely believe to be true. All the people that are acting like they're experts, guys, they probably aren't. I've learned that at meetings. The loudest person is never the authority. It's never the expert. And guys, I'm going to tell you, they're never looked up to because they always need to try that. So in our case, guys, we just come here to be, we're amateur growers, first year, right? Growers, right?
Yeah.
We're brand new pepper eaters. I've been doing it for 2 or 3 years. I don't know anything about this stuff, guys. I just know, and Pappy, maybe you're the same way. We just
I've been
eat
doing
these
it
to
for
burn.
a few months, just a few months.
Right. And look at how far you progressed on this. It's amazing, Pappy, how far you progressed. I remember the first Reaper you ate.
Yeah, it was off the charts.
It was off the charts. And if you ate a Reaper today, do you think it would hit you as hard?
No, not nearly as hard.
Because you've also done some other tremendously hot peppers. Which ones were those?
The red primatale and the chocolate primatale. And I've done 3 or 4 apocalypse scorpions now. They bite you pretty hard.
Right.
They do me.
Guys, my point is this. Pappy had a first grow year of some Reapers, right? Some Reapers. And I thought the Reapers were hot. I didn't think they were remarkably hot. I didn't think they were poorly hot. I thought they were appropriately hot for a Carolina Reaper. They had the same harshness. They did the same damage to me that the other ones did. And they're in the same ballpark, right? I mean, the growing season, the region, all that seemed to play out where I'd had another Reaper. Now, and then you did the Apocalypse Scorpions. You grew some amazing. I mean, guys, for a first year, these were amazing Apocalypse Scorpions. And try to describe to people the Apocalypse Scorpion burn. Because when you eat a pepper, you think just hot. You think of hot, and that's all you think of, hot pepper. Go ahead.
It would hit me in the back of the throat and last a while. Then it would, after the throat would calm down, I would get it on the top of my tongue and on the roof of my mouth. And whole thing would last about 8 to 10 minutes.
8 to 10 minutes, guys. And guys, this is another thing for everyone out there who watches this to judge. Don't do that, guys. That makes you small. If you're going to watch a pepper, someone eat a pepper, and it's burning them for 10 seconds, you can't get out of that burn, guys. If you decide you're going to be the big, you can't get out of that burn, can you? You can't. There's nothing you can do.
Like jumping off a cliff.
You're done. And we don't try to build up the burns here, guys, because normally we do these peppers several times. So what we're talking about is we try to be fair. We try to be very appropriate for the information we provide, which is amateur. And we don't pretend to have all the answers. What I do is I ask other people for those. Pappy knows some stuff. Dan knows some stuff. Bruce knows some stuff. And we tell you what we think, and it's kind of like that. But the whole thing is you eat a jalapeno, that burn is done in what, 2 or 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Right.
I haven't eaten one for a while, but
you eat an Apocalypse Scorpion and that bird is there and it ain't leaving. So if you bit it and you're in it and you're going to prove to your friends how tough you are, I would start with the different pepper. That's what I would start with. Okay. So now today, this right here is the Dragon's Breath, guys. It's not an enormous pepper, is it?
No, it's about a little bigger than a Reaper.
Right.
Maybe.
It's a little bigger than a Reaper. Nice color to it. I can't smell anything from the outside.
And I can't say I do either.
Yep. I can't smell anything. Normally you can pick up some aroma on a pepper, right? You can pick up a good aroma. But I would say that the aroma is more if your peppers are at the final end of their life, because they're starting to they're not as firm, right? Because your skin is firm, you got the placenta, you got this beautiful oil inside and all the seeds. Anyway, that's where it's at, guys. So anyway, I want to welcome people in the chat here, and then we can begin the burn if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
We got Nick. Welcome on from the UK. You can go to bed right now. I don't know why you're up, Nick. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Nick and Mick are two of the finest fishing couple in the UK and all of Europe, guys. I'm going to tell you, there's no one better. Sampy, welcome on in. Appreciate you coming on in, buddy. Thank you so much. That fishing channel, thank you for coming on in. I really appreciate it. Scott Smith, hope you're doing awesome, Scott. Thank you so much for being here. Pappy and I both appreciate it. Fantastic driving and listening. I appreciate that. Indiana Chris, thank you so much. Indiana Chris does a lot of single sideband radio stuff. He talks to, the other day he was talking to Europe. But this is something I did in the past, and I talk all around the world, guys. And I thought it was a lot of fun. I also got carried overboard, did it to the extent of the extreme, and every time I key up my microphone, my neighbor's stereo would turn off. So we won't do that again. Thank you for being here. Indiana Chris is a great guy. Jamie, welcome on in. Thank you so much. You can go to bed too. I appreciate the effort in you making it from the UK. John P. from Portugal, thank you for coming on in. I really appreciate it. John P. is one of my fantastic fans, and I'm also one of his best supporters, guys. I love that guy. He's a fantastic guy. We all know it. That fishing channel, thank you. Oh, man, it's great having you all in here, guys. It's great having you. It is great. Vinko. Vinko is coming in from Croatia, guys. Think about all the countries we've mentioned so far, right? And I think the last show had 5 continents in here, guys. That's pretty wide swath of people. Vinko name's Aspie, guys. I've been friends with him for years, and we'll never go anywhere else but. Vinko is my friend. Aspie is my friend. Thank you for coming on in. Check out the channel. Someone will share your link if we can. Miracle and Mayhem, thank you very much for coming on in. I appreciate it. And another very large family, guys, Mayhem and Miracles. Thanks for coming on in. Simon the Crook, welcome on in. Thank you for coming in. That's awesome to have you. Mucky Mick, the other part of Nick and Mick, the fishing couple from the UK, the best one in all of Europe, guys. Best fishing couple in all of Europe. Absolutely, hands down. Thank you so much. Let me see here to get to the bottom, get to Adrian. Welcome from the UK. Thank you so much for coming in. Adrian is one of these guys that's such a big part of a huge family. And he's very, very loved, guys. Why? Because he's a very special guy. He absolutely is. And we all know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Adrian. Gina, welcome on in. Gina's Glass and Glam does auctions and stuff for her finds. And she really, this is her passion, guys. Check her channel out. You'll like it. She's a wonderful person too, guys. Let me see here. Laurice Juice, another big family from the Philippines, guys. Laurice and I are kind of tied at the hip. We're watching each other's playlists. We're supporting each other's families. She's supporting me. I think I'm supporting her well too, guys. But it takes a while because we're on opposite sides. 12 hours, 11 hours difference, guys. Thank you, Laurice. Laurice, do you say, if you're not following her, guys, you want to meet her family, say that you sent me, that I sent you, guys. Thanks, Nick. Duggar. How you doing, Dugs? Dugs is an alien, guys. And I would like to thank him for being in here. Dugs and I are going to have a Friday night chat one time, and I guarantee you're going to love this chat, guys, because he is one of the coolest cats ever. I'll do a cigar and bourbon, and he's going to do badass. That's what I promise. Duggar, thank you for being in here. Margie TV, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in here. Margie TV's from the Philippines, guys. Love it. We have Jamaica in here. Jamaican Shore Fisherman, thank you very much for coming on in. I appreciate you being here. Jamaican Shore Fisherman sounds like he's from the U.S., guys. He's an educated as well as an incredibly hardworking man who's got a really big family. He understands and he has his own way of working his channel that I think is marvelous, guys. It's really best in class for what I've seen people operate channels. What does he do? You need to go follow Jamaican Shore Fisherman. You'll find out what you do. I guarantee you're going to change one thing about how you present people on your channel. Why? I think he does it better than me, guys. And that's all I'm speaking of. I don't speak about anyone else, just me. Curbside Classics from the UK, thank you for coming on in. A card channel, a good man, and a supporter of many. I love having you in here, Curbside Classics. Check out Curbside Classics, guys. absolutely worth following. Absolutely. Let me see here. Let me get down to the bottom. You know what, Adrian? I'm Duggar. Life is very fast right now. I think everyone's life is really fast right now. The holiday season is going to get faster. Guys, I'm going to say this, and I need everyone to listen for a second. The other day, I watched a video from someone that I thought was very concerning. And I reached out to a bunch of people, and they all reached out to this person. Guys, this is the time of season when many of the people, including each one of you listening, may have real big family issues going on. You may have real big insecurities. You may have a life of trauma during the holidays, or bad families, or bad sisters, or bad friends, or you may have had a tough go of it you caused yourself. This is not the season to lay low. Keep in touch with people that change behaviors, that disappear, that act differently, start drinking, are acting wild in their behavior. Reach out to them. We did that the other day, and I honestly believe, guys, as a family of people, that we're going to be helping maybe an individual or two this year. Guys, £9 988 is a suicide prevention hotline. Make sure we all pay attention, guys. People that go silent, especially. And I reach out to some people. Some people don't get back to me, guys. Some people don't get back to me. Okay. Thank you, Jamie. Ron E., welcome on in. Predator Zone. Thank you on. And this is Aspie's other channel, Predator Zone. Thank you very much for coming on in. Thank you, Laurice. Ron E., thank you. Handicapped Traveler. Right after the show, give me a ring. Thank you very much. I tried to reach out. Is he one of your followers?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. So that's our shut up-o-meter. Let me see. Let's get to the bottom here. We see Handicapped Traveler. Thank you so much for coming on. And Ronnie, thank you. Let me see. I'm working to the bottom. Burpee Yoga Uncle, guys. This guy's a legend. This guy's a legend. If you're not following him, that should be your next turn in your thing. You need to follow Burpee Yoga Uncle. You'll figure out why, guys. He's a mentor to me, if that means anything. Thanks, Jamie, for all your work in the scenes here. Face the Ace, welcome on in. Yeah, get some sleep, Jamie. Get some sleep, bud. No need for you to stay up, guys. The UK contingent, go to bed, man. You guys, honestly, if you can make it once a month, I'm happy. Let me see here, guys. Lucy Warren's World. Welcome on in, Lucy. Georgianne, welcome on in, Georgianne. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. National Parks Princess, welcome on in. It's great having you. National Park Princess, guys. Not only a fantastic channel, fantastic person, and beautiful content, guys. Stunning. Let me see here. I'm making it to the bottom, making it to the bottom, making it to the bottom. Guys, I want to make sure I recognize everyone out of respect for your time. Okay, we're at the bottom. Got 19 minutes until the show ends. Any thoughts from what I said? Anything? Okay. All right.
I haven't got a thought in my head most of the time.
What?
I haven't got a thought in my head most of the time.
Well, that's okay. Retirement's good. I can't wait till I can do that myself. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Now, how do you want to do this? You want me to take a bite first, and you eat your pepper? I'll eat mine this time first. I'm gonna eat two of them. I'm gonna eat two of them. I also want to mention. I want to make sure I get the guy's name right that I got them from. The guy's name is Brian Reynolds. If you want to know who Brian is, you can write myself an email. It's on my About page, and I'll tell you how to get a hold of him, guys. Brian Reynolds are from where both Pappy and I got these peppers. All right, so I'm going to eat the first one. The Dragon's Breath, which we're eating today, guys, is 2.45 million. It's hotter than a Reaper. It's hotter than a Reaper. And I think, guys, this is really stunningly high, like something that a chocolate Primatali, red Primatali would be at, maybe a little bit higher. I can't really tell. I don't have that. So hot, real hot. Let me see if the CQ, covered by CQ, welcome on in. All right, here we go. Nice firm pepper too. Nice firm. Yeah, I like them. So I'm going to eat two peppers. You can go.
Here we go.
I'm at a 1. Really unique taste.
Mm-hmm. Hard to describe.
Pardon me?
Hard to describe the taste.
That's right. I could not describe the taste yesterday. My mouth is burning right on the edge of my tongue. That's it.
I'm burning top of my roof of my mouth and the top of my tongue.
Where's your burn rate?
About a 3. I'm climbing.
I'm at a 1. I just drank water. It's going to go up to a 3 and then back down.
I got the hiccups.
Uh-oh. This pepper's a hot one. Top of my tongue is now burning. The sides of my... Pardon me?
I got the back of my throat burning.
Is it the same type of burn you normally get? Is it
Yeah.
harsher?
Yeah.
Guys, one of the things to listen to when we're talking, his throat is burning. Back of his throat's burning. My tongue is burning. And when we drink water, guys, it lowers the heat, and then it raises the heat, and then it lowers back down. Putting water in your mouth is not what you want to do. What we do it for, I do it for, is to clear my throat. I don't know why.
That's what I just did it for.
Yeah. My top of my tongue is over a 1. Guys, this is equivalent to you having a bunch of clippers around your tongue and it's taking off tissue around your tongue, the edges of your tongue. Now it's on the bottom of my tongue. How are you burning now?
Back of the throat.
Man, it's just right there, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yesterday, the back of my throat burnt. Back of my mouth burnt. Eyes are just tearing a little bit, guys. I'll give my mouth a 2. Top of my tongue is like you took a spatula, set it on a cast iron pot, and then just laid the thing to sizzle on top of your tongue.
My throat's not letting up. It's a good 3 or 4.
Boy, it's very Reaper-esque then as far as heat goes for you.
Uh-huh.
Very hard to describe the taste, though. I'm still at a 2 or less, guys. That doesn't mean anything, guys. Don't compare our numbers with Pappy and me.
Yeah, I'm about a 4.
Yeah. This makes sense. When I did it with Dan yesterday, my tongue got up to above a 1, but below a 2. Today, solid 2. Solid 2. Real hot, guys. Like I said, a hot spatula on the top of your tongue. There's no fear. My eyes are barely hiccuping.
The hiccups are gone. Mine's, well, it's still burning.
Right.
Still burning good too.
Yeah, it's good hang time. This has good hang time. I think this hang time is almost It's longer than the Primatali. And it is hotter potentially than the Primatali.
It's pretty hot.
Very consistent burn, guys. It's almost like you sat on your motorcycle, and it idles without your hand on the throttle at all at 10 miles an hour. And that bike is going to go for 10 miles at 10 miles an hour until it runs out of fuel, until the heat burns off. And that's what I think I'm experiencing. Solid 2. Top of my tongue, guys. Is it anywhere else in your mouth? Still only your throat?
Top of my tongue and on the roof of my mouth. My lips are tingling.
Wow, it got you everywhere.
Yeah.
How would you compare this to the Primatali? Any comparative yet?
It's hard to tell. I'd have to do another Primatali to see.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that. It's really a hard pepper to identify. It doesn't have the taste, guys. I don't know how to describe the taste. The burn, guys, the burn is exactly where it was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, mine hasn't. I'm still at 3 or 4.
This pepper's character, its signature, is the taste, right? The taste is definitely there. It's a power. It's a very unique taste. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Is it tapering down, or is it still
starting to taper down a little bit?
Mine's still at a solid 2.
It's still hot, but it's tapering down.
Yeah. I don't think mine's tapered yet.
I may have spoke too soon. Mine's going back up. Oh.
Today we're eating the Dragon's Breath pepper, guys. It's 2.45 million Scoville heat units. It's hotter than a Reaper. And it may be hotter than a Primatali, guys. We're going to be doing some measurement on that. Is it? I don't know, guys. Don't listen to us. We're just having fun. Really substantial pepper, guys. I mean, when I say that, I don't say that very often. Way more substantial than a Reaper to me.
Yeah.
This, I'm going to say, Dan, I'll just say it. I think your Apocalypse Scorpion has this heat level to it. And I think it has I've got to define if it has the heat level, if it has the burn hang time.
It's definitely got the same hang time.
Woo! I'm at a 2, guys. I have not moved. What an awesome burn, guys. You can't ask for anything better than this. This is a pepper eater's dream right here, in my book. You're having to rethink your pepper scale. Think about that, guys. You're rethinking a pepper scale. You're rethinking what peppers are the hottest. That's an honor. You coming down a little bit, or is it still hot?
It's still pretty hot. But I don't know as much coming down as leveled off.
I don't feel the sizzling anymore. I'm still at 2, but I don't feel like the searing, like you're burning with your tongue. You're burning your tongue with a hot iron. I don't feel that.
I don't have it in the throat anymore. I got it mostly on the tongue on the top of the roof of my mouth.
And here it comes back on my tongue. It's sizzling again. I had 2 Dragon's Breath. Pappy had 1. And it did the same thing, guys, with Pappy, right? It burnt the back of your tongue, but it also burnt the top. Well, I'm sorry, the back of your throat. Oh, my tongue is on fire, guys. I'm at a solid 2. I'm exactly where I was at the very beginning. This pepper is unbelievable, guys. This is an amazing pepper. If I was to make a sauce, the only thing that would stop me from making a sauce with this pepper is the taste. I would have to add other seasoning into it to try to take out that. I think it's a little bitterness, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still at a solid 2. My tongue, the outside rim of my tongue, guys, is like I was taking and holding a hot iron onto it. It's sizzling. Am I fearful? None. 0. Am I? Do I have it under control? Absolutely, 100%. But this is what I look for. Wow. Wow. Still same burn level. It went down for about a minute. Still the same burn level. I think I can do 3 of these. I'm going to try 3. Guys, we're just savoring this burn. Where are you feeling this right now, Pappy?
Right on the back of my tongue.
Still a 2 or 3 or 4?
It's about a 2.
Okay. And yours is tapered off quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm giving my tongue another minute before I tell you it tapers down. Here it goes back up again. What a pepper, guys. These are the Dragon's Breath pepper, guys. And this is really a great pepper, a great grow from Brian Reynolds, guys. And Brian grew these, sent them to us. And I would call this a big win as a pepper, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah. It's
There's
definitely one to be
nothing
reckoned
about
with.
this pepper that doesn't say world class to it. This is I would like to do a Dragon's Breath and a Primatali together for a week. Just go back and forth and do them. Guys, I am still at a 2. It's not sizzling right now, but it doesn't mean it's not going to go back up. Are you really tapered down now?
Yeah, I'm getting back down to level.
Okay. I can confidently say I'm at less than a 1. Guys, this is a world-class pepper. World-class. Absolutely stunning, guys. Great burn, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good character. Good character. It's not. This is one that you need to have your. I'm at a 2 again. Wow. So tomorrow, guys, my guest is not feeling well today. And tomorrow I'm going to try 3 of these. Wow. My tongue is back down to a 1. All right. So, in your opinion right now, you don't need to have definitives because I think I'm just as up in the air about this as you, right? I need a few more experiences.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the peppers that you've done so far, is this among the better ones?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What made it that way? Was it the hang time?
The hang time, I believe, yeah, and
How about the
just
heat
the
level?
burn.
How about the heat level? It
Heat
wasn't the
level's right
hottest
up
pepper.
there.
Yeah. Was the Primatali maybe a hotter pepper?
Yeah, I thought the Primatali may be hotter.
So
Although
we're gonna try.
my tongue just started burning again.
It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. Top of my tongue is still lit, guys. It's at a 1, but it's going back up to a 2 right now. It's going up to a 2. We're above a 1. Isn't that amazing? God, it's great. This is great.
I was leveled off, and then the back of my tongue just started scorching.
Now we're back down. It's like it's fighting for its life. It's almost like it keeps on popping its head up to punch you again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll give you my opinion. We just ate what I consider, and I said it before, a world-class pepper. This pepper, guys, and I don't talk about world-class at all, ever. I don't believe in hype. I don't believe in anything that anyone says about anything. You've got to experience it yourself. When I talk about the Reaper, the Carolina Reaper, I think hot and nasty. Hot and nasty. This pepper, to me, is more nasty than the Reaper. And when I say nasty, I mean it's punching me in the stomach. My stomach is not a 1, but it knows it ate something. And that's very Reaper-esque for me. I never can get out of a Reaper without figuring that someone's kicked me in the crotch or hit me in the stomach. And it always goes down. So it's not like you're going to get sick. Pain scale. I can't right now give you a pain scale difference between this, a red Primatali, or a chocolate Primatali. I can't do it. It would be unfair. It would be totally ridiculous. I'll just tell you this. I think it's got a better hang time.
Yeah.
A better hang time. And guys, I don't know about anyone, but if you eat a jalapeno and it goes up to 2 million because it's super hot jalapeno, right? We get these ones every once in a while. And then it goes immediately back down. That's not what we're necessarily looking for. We're looking for things that set us back, right? I mean, like they push you. They make you rethink your pain scales and your feelings and where it's hurting and how hot you're burning. That's what this was today. Again, let me pull one out and show you guys. This is a dragon's breath. 2.45 million. And it was grown by Brian Reynolds. That's the pepper we're eating for both of us. World class, guys. This is a this pepper is really good, guys. My tongue is still warm. Is yours still warm?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Amazing, guys. You know, when you paint, you want your painting to represent, even though it may not be perfect, even though you may be able to point out the flaws, you want it to represent the scene that you're painting. The fishing expedition that you go on, you want to be able to for the depth and the breadth of the wildlife and fish in that area, you want to catch the multi-species. You want to catch appropriate amounts of fish to represent that area and show your skills. For peppers, the only thing you want, guys, is to have to rethink. And we'll find more out about this pepper, but it was brilliant. And I want to, and any final thoughts on your behalf?
No, that's definitely a Bronco ride.
Guys, from me to you, from Pappy to you, and from the whole team of people that participate on Pepper Mayhem, it is an honor having you here. We appreciate you. We burn for our own reasons, but we do appreciate you, and you do make this fun, guys. Let me get to the bottom line. We have Dan in here, 205 Wild Action. Best bits and places, thank you. And pieces, sorry. Curbside, thank you. Face the Ace, thank you. Covers by CQ. Guys, I'm going to try to get to the bottom. Nick, thank you. We've got the Cranky Stacker. Thank you very much. You see here, guys. Unbelievable. Jason, Ghost Hunter from Australia. Thank you so much for coming in. Jason, I appreciate you and your wife very much. You're very special people to me. Handicap Traveler, thank you very much. Let me see here, guys. Georgianne, thank you. Guys, I cannot tell you how much it makes this fun to have you here. Stickman, welcome on in, buddy. Stickman does Friday night shows. Check out his channel and make sure Friday nights when he does his shows for everyone, guys. They're awesome. Grandma Kelly. Guys, I mentioned this last time. Grandma Kelly hit 100,000 subscribers. Congratulations. A woman on a mission and a good mentor to many people, guys. Thank you. Let me see here. Shorties, welcome on in, Shorty. Thank you so much for coming. John P., thanks for being here. Almost to the bottom, guys. Almost to the bottom. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Hey, Melinda Elliott. Thanks for coming on in. Appreciate you. Melinda Elliott's a great supporter, guys. Does real short videos. Easy to support. Wonderful supporter. Six Fingers, welcome on in. Good to have you. Six Fingers, guys, good supporter. Thank you very much for being here. Let me see here. We close to the bottom. National Parks Princess, thank you. Guys, we were talking for a bit, so it's going to take me a little bit. Hey, LSP Freckle Face Artist, thank you for being here. Fishing Time, let's go. Welcome for coming in. Peterson Farms of Nashville, thank you very much for coming in. I was just on your channel the other day. What a nice channel. Really is. Charlene Heel, bless you, sister. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. $717 Metal Detector. Thank you very much for coming in here. Burpee Yoga Uncle. Well, you know, we both enjoy peppers, guys. I mean, it's funny. Pappy's a nut. He is, because you know he just likes doing this stuff. You know, I asked him, and he said it was totally sincere, guys. It's the same with us. We don't know why we like doing this. We just do, right? I mean, it's just
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It's not the smartest thing we've ever done. I think we both agree with that, but it's kind of fun. Thanks, Aspie. Working to the bottom, guys. Sappy, thank you. Sappy, thank you. Ron E, thank you. Okay, we're at the bottom. 100 million channels you could be on. You chose to be here. I want to thank each and every one of you. Until tomorrow, guys, when I try 3 of these, what are these called?
Dragon's Breath.
Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath. I can't wait. Last words from you, my man.
Thanks for having me on, and we'll see you next time, I guess.
Guys, besides our amazing moderators, which are the best in the world, I want to thank Pappy for being part of this show, because you make it such a good experience for everyone. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your time. Until next time, we'll see you tomorrow. 5:20 p.m., and then we're going to raid Ohio River history, guys. Bye now.